Welcome back to the Orioles franchise, man. First of all, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that's been watching and leaving support. Every single day I'm learning more things about baseball than MLB The Show. I've been taking y'all suggestions, and today we're taking another one. I have been enjoying myself for sure. We've been winning games, which is dope. But one thing I've been seeing a lot in the comment section I agree with is that it's becoming too easy. At the end of the day, I am still playing with the Orioles, so there shouldn't be many opportunities for us to go against Shohei Ohtani and dominate Shohei Ohtani, you feel me? So today we're testing out Hall of Fame difficulty when it comes to hitting. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to go, but I gotta try it. So here we are. We're playing Hall of Fame on hitting and Hall of Fame on pitching. It should be very interesting, man, because I've always been an all-star player, and I've been dominating on all-stars. So I'm curious to see how this goes. So we're 10 and 11 right now, and this is an episode that might be a lot faster than the other ones. The other ones seem like 30-minute gameplay things. Today we're doing like critical situations and simulating a little bit, because I think the pacing has been a little bit off, because I still want to get to the point where I'm actually rebuilding and not just playing, a bunch of games with this team that we didn't have any say in. So I'm excited to get to that point. So every once in a while, we're going to get these episodes where I simulate a couple weeks time and just chill with y'all, talk with y'all, jump into some games every once in a while, do some scouting, see what's going on around the league. And today is that episode. Next episode will be a full-length gameplay for sure. All right, so last episode, we beat Shohei Ohtani, and John Means is 4-0 to start the season, man. That's my Cy Young pick right there. But I got to figure out what the rest of the deal is. They're still out there looking for pitching. And I feel like it was like 6 weeks ago where I told them to look. And again, I have watched some videos about scouting, so hopefully I do it right. But I want to go look at some position players too. Oh, a double to complete the cycle for Cedric Mullins. I think I have to jump into this. A double? Usually they be like, hey, you're a triple away. A double is doable. But then I just remembered that I'm on Hall of Fame, so maybe it's not. All right, we about to find out, man. We are fourth in runs, fourth in home runs. We got a lot of people that hit the ball. Oh my God, my PCI is minuscule. It's so small. Cutter, circle change, curveball. This guy doesn't have a fastball. Oh, that's a strike. Oh no, we're getting sold. We're a double away, and I'm not gonna get the double because this PCI is so small. And I yanked it. I'm sorry, Seti. I messed up your cycle opportunity. Oh, I messed up your cycle opportunity. Hey, listen, we're up 9-0 against them, though. So, I mean, some good things in that. All right, this is the last one. It is 13-5, top of the ninth. I'm playing Road to the Show with Cedric Mullins. And I didn't even get to see what the pitching repertoire was. Okay, so he's got a fastball in there for sure. Fastball, knuckle curve, circle change. Interesting pitch repertoire. Hey, Cedric, bro. Matter of fact, I'm never jumping in if somebody is anything away from the cycle, because he has so much of a better opportunity if I didn't jump in and sell him. I just messed up him having a legendary night because I wanted to see if I could do the thing. I couldn't do the thing. Jacob Nunningham. 7 RBIs? He has 7 RBIs? Hold on. Who was he subbing in for that day? He's a catcher. He had 7 RBIs. He has 7 RBIs on the season, and they all came in that last game. He probably looking at Adley like, listen, I should be starting. I'm older than you by a little bit. I'm better than you, but he's not. He's not. Both of y'all are actually kind of trash at the plate right now. Okay, but we just won this series. So we swept Oakland, and then we beat the Angels. We're kind of nice. Here's our first time going against the Yankees on the season. I got to keep checking scouting because I'm waiting for them to just say, oh, we're done looking at pitchers. Now we can move on to position players. But I don't know if they will. 11-game hitting streak for Mancini. I'm not doing hitting streaks either because I'm just going to sell you. I'm going to sell you. Did you actually get your hitting streak to continue? You view that box score. Mancini, he got a run. He got walked twice. That should count. That should count, bro. If I get walked twice, that should extend my streak. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a hitting streak, right? But it should extend my streak. If nobody is, okay, everybody's done here when it comes to, if they're not throwing me good pitches, how do you expect me to get my streak on? All right, so I do want to take a look at, what should we be scouting? I actually got some questions to y'all about scouting as well. Hold on. So I have a short list actually right here of people that are already scouted that I really like. Number 1 on my list is Sergio Marquez. We have the first overall pick in this year's draft. This guy has a 65 overall, and he has an 80 potential, which is like the highest it can go. And 65 is probably going to be the highest you're going to get, right? Oh, this guy says 80, but he's not scouted. 65 is going to be one of the highest you're going to get. He could be into the league in a couple years. But the first overall pick, should I be trying to get, this is a real question, y'all, who have experience. Should I be trying to draft somebody that might be up in a couple years? Or should I try to draft like a Ray Sellers who's going to take like 2 extra years, but he might be better on something? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section. But there's a few players here that I'm interested in. Like this first baseman. He could be up in a couple years. He's got crazy contact. The fielding looks solid. The power's not terrible. So there are a couple of different players I got to choose from, man. And I know I'm going to make the wrong pick. I just know it. I do want to take a look at infielders. Let's say that we're prioritizing. We don't really need speed. Let's go contact power. Let's just get us somebody that's good with the bat. Cool. So we have our scouting team going out there because right now, I mean, we got a plethora of pitchers to look at. So we're gonna look at infield, then we're gonna do outfield. What is this? What does this mean? This guy's got this symbol next to his name. What does that symbol mean? Let me know. I'm very curious because I've seen a couple people with that symbol so far. So I need, like, this guy also has it. What does that mean? I'm very intrigued. I need to know. I will be in that comment section as I usually am. All right, let's get back to the simulation part. We are playing another game against New York, and we've won that series so far since we started. We lost the first series. We won the second, lost the third. We've won our last 3 series, bro. They said we were going to be last in the division, but the way we're playing right now, I mean, the way we're playing right now, we're kind of nice with it, man. We have an above 500 record through the first month of the season. Let's complete this series against Boston, and we do. We're 2 games over 500. We're 3rd in the division and only in half game back. Now, of course, there's a ton of baseball left, but, like, come on, man. We actually looking kind of nice. I want to take a look at some awards. John Means wins Pitcher of the Month. That's my Cy Young winner right there. That's my Cy Young winner. He's 5-0 with a 324 with 30 strikeouts in 5 games. Xander Bogaerts is the Player of the Month, and then Andrew Vaughn is the Rookie of the Month. Then we got Scherzer, Luke Voigt, and then Seiya Suzuki in the National League. But John Mean. So I'm guessing if I go to All-Star voting, John Mean, are you trying to tell me he didn't win Pitcher of the Month and he's the 9th, 10th pitcher in the All-Star voting? Y'all so disrespectful. Who else here? Do we have Tyler Wells is here? Hey, listen, Tyler Wells hasn't been bad. 1.59 ERA. That's pretty good through 11 innings as a closer. Yeah, this is bugged. Adley is 5th in catcher. Okay. Trey Mancini 2nd amongst first basemen, and I also see Ryan Mountcastle there. I don't really know how many of the players make it. Like, do the top 3 third baseman make it? That seems like a ton, so I don't really know. Ramon Urias is here as well. Austin Hayes is there. Cedric Mullins, of course. I mean, if you're hitting 374 with 10 home runs, you deserve to be the All-Star starter. He's killing it. Look at the total amount of votes he's got. He's killing the competition in center field with votes. He's damn near a lock right there. I got to figure out what's the next full game we play. We have a full series against Minnesota at home here. Let's see how this goes. Give me some opportunities, some critical situations. 18-game hitting streak from Austin Hayes? We just gave up 5 runs in the top of the 9th. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say no. What is this one? Oh, I missed out on that one. Walk it off? I can try to walk this off. Okay. I just missed the last 2 criticals because I wasn't paying attention. We have the most runs in the entire league. We're 2nd in home runs. And we're still 8th in, like, stolen bases. This is insane how good of a bat we had in the first month of the season. Is this sustainable? Probably not. No way this is sustainable, right? Ryan Mountcastle. That's dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping. Okay, our first hit on Hall of Fame. It was early. The PCI was still a little bit off, but it's our first hit on Hall of Fame. And Joe Smith, who got to be that's the most generic name you could come up with. He is the closer here or something. And I sold on that slide. I didn't even look at your pitch repertoire. Sinker, slider, fastball. Okay, cool. I didn't even know what to expect. I didn't even know why I came out here swinging. But Mancini, he's an all-star caliber player. He's an all-star caliber player that just grounded into a double play ball because I'm bad. All right, it's up to Santander, right? Santander, can you save this game for us, or are we going to extras? All right, let's go. I want this game, by the way. I desperately want this game. I know it basically means nothing against Minnesota, but I want this game. Even if that means going into extras and pitch. Ooh, have I pitched on Hall of Fame yet? We got to see what that's about, too. But that's if we didn't just walk it off. Did we walk it off? Santander with the walk-off. Stop it. On Hall of Fame. It was not a fluke. I was not a product of All-Star. I'm actually built like that. Santander just walked it off in Baltimore. Wow. Wow, Santander. Look at the guys. We're so happy. We're so happy. Wow, that's insane. Santander, the savior. That was a great game. That was a great game. And if we win this, we split the series, and but we don't. Okay, we're back to 500. No big deal. We have another series against the Royals. Walk it off, slugger. Don't mind if I do. This time we have Nope, not Cedric Maxwell. That's NBA. Cedric Mullins. And now we're first in home runs. We're first in runs with fifth in stolen bases. And we're second in on-base percentage. Our offense is going crazy. We're the best offense in the entire MLB right now. Sinker, slider, fastball. That fastball can hit 100. Jeez, I'm not excited about that. And that was a sinker. That looked like a fastball, my boy. Okay, it's 2 outs too, so we don't have any wiggle room. It's like Cedric Mullins or nothing. He had a 3-run shot in his last at bat. Wow, that hit the corner. Okay, we're down to our last strike. That went so fast. We're down to our last strike already. Come on, Seti. Let's go, Seti. I'm a demon! I'm a demon! Stop it! Back-to-back walk-off home runs. Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm nasty. Yeah, you deserve it, Seti. That's my all-star starter. Get off my bat, ball. I needed those. I needed that. I needed that desperately. And I need this screenshot. Give me that give me that screenshot too. I need all of give me all the screenshots. Oh, I need all of those. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, this is the best Baltimore baseball since 73. You feel me? The best baseball in Baltimore since 73. What happened in 73? I don't know. Let me see. In 1973, the Baltimore Orioles. Whoa, hold on. Let me show you. In 1973, the Baltimore Orioles almost won 100 games. And they lost in the AL Championship Series to Oakland. So actually, I picked a really good year to say this is the best baseball since, because, well, this team was actually really nice. Look at that. But that's, is that the last time they've been really successful? Probably not. I'm probably messing around with their organization a little bit too much. We lost that series, though. Okay, so our Western guy, he's done. So I'm going to tell him on our outfield don't really need much, low-key. We have a really solid outfield. But if I am going to pick something, I'm going to say, let's go get us some power in the outfield, even though we got a lot. We have the 10th. Wait, hold on. Are people progressing? What was Austin Hayes' overall? He's playing up now. He just went on a crazy hit streak, and he's playing up. That's amazing. Okay, let's take a look around on our minor league things, because we do have some players here. So Gunnar Henderson is one of our top prospects down there, shortstop. He's not very good. We have Colton down here as well. He's hitting 352, which is pretty solid. He's a little diverse out there. He can play a couple different positions. Let's take a look at the pitching, because yeah, we got Grayson Rodriguez, who's in AA and kind of struggling in AA, man. He's supposed to be a guy that we called up this season, but I don't know, at this rate, he gotta deal with some AA hitters before he can get called up to the big leagues. And then we also have DL Hall, who's up here in AAA, and he's not too hot either. Interesting. Okay, we looking out. Those are our top guys, right? I don't think we have any more top 100 prospects, but maybe I'm bugging. So we got Adley, who's not even a prospect anymore. Grayson Rodriguez is there, and then Colton, then DL Hall, and that's it. That's our entire minor league prospect thing. Got a series against St. Louis, and we win that series. We had a 19-9 game. Bro, it makes no sense that our bats are this good. It makes no sense that our bats are this nice. But it is. They are. Our bats are actually nice. Let's go against this series in Detroit. A trip away from the cycle from Tyler Nevin. I've never taken a swing with Tyler Nevin. And I think he has a better chance hitting this triple without me being there. So I'm going to let him do his thing. Let's figure out if he actually hit it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he did it, and he did not. He did not do it. So that makes sense to me. I mean, the triple was the hardest thing to hit, right? A run lead. Tyler Wells. Let's see what you got. Now, we still have the worst runs against in the league. The second most home runs given up. We're 25th in strikeouts, and we're dead last in ERA. So as good as our bat is, our pitching is the exact opposite of that. You know, so that's why I need to focus in on that pitching staff. Maybe through some trades, or maybe it's not trades, or, you know, just a draft or calling people up at the right time. Let me know how I should do that, man. Let me know how I should do that, though. Should we be looking to trade for pitching right now? Not right now, but like, oh my God, that was a dangerous pitch. Towards the deadline? Should we be looking at teams that might be selling solid, decent pitching? We only have like 4 different prospects. You know, it's not like we have a rich pool of people to trade away. Because I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Grayson Rodriguez is going to be on the pitching staff at the beginning of the next season. He's going to get some innings this year for sure. But by next season, he's going to be one of our top 5. And I don't want to trade him away. Oh my God, that was dangerous. But it's getting us out of the inning. I don't know about the progression of hitters. Or I guess the progression in general. Like, is Gunnar Henderson going to be nice next season or in 2 years? Or is Colton going to be nice? Or are those players we should be looking to potentially move and get our pool up through the draft? I don't know. All of this is so very new to me. So I'm legitimately asking these questions. And I'm excited to see what y'all say in that comment section. But we win that game against Detroit. Another game against Detroit. And we got a shutout from we got to complete the shutout for him. We have to complete the shutout for him. We don't get opportunities like this often with this roster. So we need to complete the shutout to keep his case for Cy Young alive. And is Victor Robles, he struggles from the plate, right? He's only got 73 pitches on the day too. So he's actually, you know, pitching a gem right now. Shutout, gonna be one of his best starts of the season, if not the best start of the season. And I immediately give up a hit. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think that was a terrible looking pitch, but maybe it ended up in a different place. Ended up right down the middle. I'm gonna warm up Tyler Wells. I want to get you to shut out, John, but if things get kind of stiff, kind of sour, we got to do what we got to do and bring in our closer. Even though, you know, our closer probably won't be that much better than you. Oh, I dare. Yeah, you're not crazy now. You're not crazy now. I'm not throwing circle changes anymore. I can never get it to be even a 90%. Even these, my sliders are a struggle, but they caught the inside corner. That's why I'm going to give you the sweeping curve. And you're going to be in protect mode, and you're going to swing. You're going to ground it to a double play ball. And we're going to be one out away from getting this shutout from John Means, baby. 1 out away. How many hits? 4 hit shutout potentially. 4 hit shutout potentially for John Means right now. And he's going against Miguel Cabrera, who's actually having a really good season. He's hitting 344. He's like, oh, so. Hitting 344. No, I hit circle change. And that's a 41%. Thank God he didn't swing. All right. No more circle changes. We get the slider on the inside corner. He's going to like that. He's going to swing at that. And that's game. Look at that. Boom. Hall of Fame ain't on. Do I need to go to legend? We've had 3 opportunities. 2 of them we walked it off, and 1 of them we completed a shutout. A 4-hit, 4-strikeout shutout for my boy John Means. And I still think he's undefeated on the season. If there's any bright spot when it comes to our pitching, it's John Means. Everybody else, terrible. John Means, very good. Very, very, very good. So I'll take that any day. He's 7-0 on the year with a 2.7 ERA. Is Cedric Mullins first in the MVP race right now? And John Means 3? And Cy Young? Okay. All right. Hank Aaron Award? I'm invested. Adley Rutschman might win a gold glove as a rook? Oh, snap. We're playing for something. Cedric Mullins, gold glove out at center, potentially. Santander, potentially gold glove out there right. Trey Mancini, silver slugger, potentially. Bro, why nobody told me that this team was actually really, really nice? I picked it because they were trash. And here we go with potentially having the MVP on our team and the Cy Young winner. How do I see league leaders in this game? Oh, literally says league leaders. Batting average league leader is Cedric Mullins, so it makes sense that he'd be up there. But I just want to go to like a lot of the pitching stats. I don't know what WAR means. So the fact that John Means has only got 1 WAR means nothing to me. That just means it's a faulty statistic. That's all that means. He's 4th in innings pitched, and he's still undefeated. He's got a complete game under his belt. Strikeouts, he's not a strikeout pitcher, though. I'm not worried about that. He's not a strikeout pitcher. He's tied for 14th there. Shutouts, he's got one of those as well. Stop sleeping. Home runs allowed. Oof, I don't know if he's going to be up here because as a team, we just give up a bunch. Quado is there, though, so that's kind of cool. But ERA, he's sitting about 14th. Okay, so his ERA is not the best in the league. I still got hope for my boy winning the Cy Young Award. You know what I'm saying? I think I go until this week right here against the Yankees, and we play a game in New York for the next episode. I'm going to tell the rest of my scouts to go look at outfielders. And they were only 17 days away from the draft. Should I still be looking for outfielders, or should I be actually scouting people now? You know what? I'm going to actually just go individually scout some people. All right, so I did exactly what the YouTube video told me to do. I found prospects that looked interesting to me and decided to scout them. The first one in the international was this Castro guy. Eloy Castro, 4-pitch repertoire, 21 years old, but he's got 80 potential potentially. 80 potentially. So I'm trying to figure out how many of these 80 potential guys are actually legit. Because if he is legit, he's an 80 potential guy. He's only 21 years old at this point. 4-pitch repertoire. Doesn't really walk many people. He's got good break, good velocity. So it's a guy I'm interested in. The next dude is Ricky Cruz. Another 80 potential guy. Crazy contact, potentially. I'm going to have to keep saying that. Potentially, crazy contact. And a third baseman, which is an area of need, kind of, you know, one of those areas. Then we got a second baseman here, Hector Silva, another 80 potential guy, but he's got 80 potential and 80 overall. So I'm like, we need to see if that's real life you. Because if you're actually like this, you're the first overall pick. So I got to see if Hector Silva is actually that nice. Because if he is, I mean, we found our future second baseman. If the power and the contact are that crazy, and then you also got the fielding on top of it, there's nobody in this draft that's going to be better than you. It's unlikely that he ends up being an 80-80 guy, but it's possible. And then the last dude was Cortez, Adrian Cortez. Again, another 80 potential guy, 4-pitch repertoire. But that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you scouting every episode, but that's kind of my strategy. I'm trying to figure out who's the first overall pick. That's my number one concern. Who's the first overall pick? And once I am like for sure about somebody, then I'll start focusing on second tier and third tier because we got a very long draft, right? We have to draft a bunch of different players. We are second in our division, by the way. I want y'all to think about that. We're second in the division. We're a wild card team at the moment. 2 home runs on the day, make it 3. I think they fine. I don't really need that. We were already losing. And 2 home runs on the day from Jorge Mateo. That's insane. I mean, I ain't got much else to say, but that's insane. 2 home runs from a guy that has a power of like 16. But hey, he was hitting in a 2-hole. Wait, they changed up my lineup. Oh, I think that might have been just because it was a substitution thing. My overall lineup is still the same. Okay. I was about to say, man, I don't know if I like the idea of y'all touching my lineup, Skip. But I mean, I guess it worked out, right? We put Mateo an opportunity to hit 2 home runs, and he did. He ended up with 4 out of our 5 RBIs. All right, so we got one more series before we get to the next episode. And I got to figure out which game I want to play. Do I want to play against Jordan Montgomery, or do I want to play against Nestor Cortez Jr., or this third game? I don't know. All right, but we got Tampa. Another shutout for John Means right now. Jeez, bro is on fire. He is on fire, and so are we offensively. I'm going to keep saying it. But the fact that we're number 1 in runs and number 1 in home runs is insanity. We don't have a lot of wiggle room here. So I will start to warm up Paul Fry and Tyler Wells, just in case. Because more than I want to give him the shutout, I want to get the win. It's off the wall. Don't worry. It's off the wall. It's off the wall. It's off the wall, guys. It's off the wall. We're fine. We're fine. We're doing okay. I'm going to trust my ace. I'm going to trust my ace. It might cost us the game, but I'm going to trust my ace right now. I'm going to trust you to get out this situation, John. Lefty, too. This is a team that has a ton of lefties. Ton of lefties. 0-2 count, man. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get them to fish a little bit. Sweeping curve.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's back there. It's gone over the left field wall.
Where did that pitch end up? Bro, do you see where I threw that pitch versus where it ended up? And it was like a perfect pitch. I sold John Means' game, bro. I sold his game. Wow, bro, that's insane. For where I tried to put it to where it ended up is insanity to me. I messed up his shutout. And subsequently messed up his ERA. And subsequently might have given him his first loss of the season. Wow, that's insane, bro. I'm so disappointed in us. And I really just mean me. And you see that pitch as well, 100% accuracy. And it ended up down the middle. Does that mean that my pitcher's control is wild? Because it can't be me at that point, right? I've been doing my job. Sit down. Oh, I'm so mad that we ended up in this place. Man, I don't know who's up to bat for us either. All right, I guess it's about to be a blown game to a comeback victory. Another walk-off opportunity. Jorge Mateo make that routine play. This is a game we kind of, want to win. This is a division rival. And low-key, the way we're playing right now, why can't we be a playoff team, We should be going for these wins. And if that's the case, we should probably be somewhat of spenders when it comes to increasing our bullpen and stuff, right? We have to be. Oh, make that play, Odor. Beautiful. Okay. All right, guys. This went from a protect the shutout to come back and win the game. Brandon Lau just sent us yard. That's okay. Who did they put in? Nick Anderson. He's blown 2 saves on the year. He's got a close to 3 ERA. Okay. He's having a good season. Adley. Let's go, Adley. 0 for 2 on the day, which means he probably drew a walk or two. Fastball in the 12-6. Fastballs in 12-6. That's not bad. That's a pitch repertoire I can get behind. But I lined right out to right field. It felt good for a second, but that's 1 out. Okay, 2-0 count. You got green light, Austin. But not if it's now you don't. You don't have green light on 3-0. I'll tell you that much. Put the hands up on the head so we're not even tempted to swing at this BS. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead and walk him so Odor can hit a walk-off. Yep. Boom. Odor, your time has come. Your number has been called. Lefty-righty for us. Single, ground out, and he struck out looking in the 6th. We don't strike out looking on this channel. But we do ground into double plays. That was a good-looking pitch. I got good timing. The PCI was off. And I gave John Means his first loss of the season. He wasn't going to finish the season undefeated. So, I mean, it was going to happen eventually. Dang, that sucks. That sucks. All right. I think that's it. Oh, no, we got 2 more games this series. I'm sorry. 2 more games. And we won 1 and we lost 1. And I guess next time we pitch with Dean. He's got a 5.52. I want to look around the league really quick. I thought there was a thing that had like a... Oh, okay. This is where I need to look. The trading block. Interesting. They got Bummer on the trading block. He's got a 1 ERA right now. And he's under team control for 2 more years. I should be looking at Bummer. He's only 28. I need to be looking at Bummer. Why would the White Sox trade him? He's having such a good season. He's a 79 overall. I need to be looking at Bummer for next episode for sure. I'm looking to make a trade potentially for some people that are under team control for the foreseeable future. We got Marco Gonzalez here, who's 30. He's 0 for 5. He's 0 5 on the season, so he's not that much of an upgrade from anybody we got. But his overall is higher. But he's also 30 years old. I think if anybody here, we 100% go after Aaron Bummer. They're looking for a right fielder and a second baseman. And I don't think we actually have any of those things to give them. Let me see. Second base, unless they want Jeremiah, I wouldn't be against trading him. He's only 24, but his potential is a C, so he's probably not going to get that much better. Even though he's not having a terrible season as a substitution guy. And they said right fielder. Do they want DJ Stewart? He got a little bit of power, especially against righties. I think we can put together something, I think, to potentially get him. Especially since we got another right fielder down here, Heston. Even though he's struggling at this level, he's a guy that can be called up eventually in a year or so. So you know what? I'm excited about us potentially making a trade next episode. Our trade opportunities, who should we be looking at? Should we look at Bummer? Should we look at someone else? I would also like to look at a starting pitcher, but in due time, man. In due time. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in a couple days.